Hey guys, this is your host Diamond and today we are here at Sportskeeda with yet another fantastic segment of Fan Wars with a match lined up between Russia and Croatia in the quarterfinals. The fans are really excited about the same. We have a Russian fan, right? Oh, not from Russia though, but a die-hard fan of Russia or...
Not really. So I support Uruguay, but I have a soft spot for Russia.
Nice.
And I don't like these people saying Russia lucky, Russia lucky. No, they're not.
They don't really. Okay, and we have a fan here from Croatia. Like he of course supports Croatia. So yeah.
To be honest, I was more of a Portugal fan, but I'll be rooting for the Real Madrid boys, Kovacic and Modric in midfield. So yeah, you can call me a Croatia fan.
Lovely. So I really like the battle between the two of you. I remember having the previous battle that went quite dude. The battle.
Yeah, who won the match?
Who won the match? Yeah. But yes, let's hope Russia is lucky because of you. But what do you have to say about Russia? And why do you think they're better than Croatia in the quarters?
So Russia, nobody gave them a chance when they got into the World Cup. They said they won't even get out of the group stage. Some Mohamed Messiah Salah will come and beat them. Nothing happened. They stopped all those Salahs. They stopped everybody in their tracks. They lost to Uruguay, but again, Uruguay the best team in the World Cup. So there's no shame in losing to Uruguay. They went through. Then the Spanish Armada came. They tried to pass their way through. Nothing happened. The fortress held still. So they're riding a wave of newfound nationalism, patriotism. There's a lot of support. And they're playing out of their skins. They're playing the best football they have for over a decade now. So there's no reason to think that they won't make it to the semis.
And why do you think Croatia has an upper hand over Russia?
So the way we look at it, Croatia have never had this opportunity to make it to the final because of how the draws have been. It's basically Croatia, England, Sweden or Russia who we'll have one underdog team in the final, and Croatia are probably the best of the lot. So yeah, we have a solid midfield. Russians, yeah, you have to give them credit because they have been playing well, but dude, come on, I mean Croatia, it's their time now.
Why do you think Russia's got a better midfield?
So what we have in midfield, we don't have the pass masters that Croatia have. We don't have the Luka Modric's and the Ivan Rakitić's. So what we don't have is the ego. What we don't have is people who want to try and make the killer pass all the time. What we have a bunch of people who know what they're supposed to do.
It's skill. How can you call someone picking out a pass as ego? It's just more skillful than you guys.
More skillful, I agree. But because of that skill, they will try go for the killer pass, which is a percentage thing, which more often than not fails. And what happens is that Russia will have a bank of 5 defenders. We will make sure that the killer passes go nowhere except into Igor Akinfeev's hands. And what the midfielders will do is ensure that they will run all day long. They will make Croatia run all day long. At the end of the day, we'll see who gets tired faster.
Those are some solid statements the Russian fan is making. What do you have to say about that?
So dude, basically what we have in midfield is 2 players who can pick a pass from basically anywhere from the pitch. We have 2 really good wingers. So the problem with Spain was they didn't really have any pace up top. It was more of Diego Costa, just hanging around in the penalty box and these guys just trying to pick out passes. It was a boring game, dude. And the thing with Croatia is we play a very more direct football. We have Rebic and we have Perisic making the runs, and obviously we have 2 really good midfielders to pick out the passes. Mandzukic has been playing really well, and Dejan Lovren for all his mistakes in him, he's had a pretty decent World Cup.
Do you think Russia will have the entire advantage of fan support? Of course they would, but will that affect as a Croatian fan?
Obviously, you can't discount the fact that they'll have more than 80% of the stadium rooting for them. But that's where obviously the pressure will be on them as well, because obviously the fans will want them to play. And the moment they try to do that, we have our passes in midfield to hit them on the break and just find the room at the back. So obviously Croatia are the favourites too.
Final question to the two of you. Why do you think you have a better attack when compared to them?
So we have a better attack because we have the good combination. So the thing with Ivan Perisic is neither is he a traditional winger nor is he a modern day winger who likes to cut in. So he mixes up a lot. Ante Rebic is someone that not many have heard about, but he just picked up the DFB Pokal by beating Bayern in the final. So, dude, that's pedigree. Just before the World Cup, that's a lot of pedigree. And Mandzukic's been there and done it all with Bayern Munich, with Atletico, with Juventus. So we have a lot of experience on the big stage. It's just hope that everything clicks together.
As I said, they have a lot of experience on the big stage. Will Russia be able to handle that kind of competition?
So I can talk about the attack. I can talk about Denis Cheryshev and how brilliant he's been in this World Cup. His first touches have been out of this world. I can talk about that walking fridge of a man, Artem Zuba. He's just so massive, it's impossible to believe. But then I don't need to because they have Dejan Lovren. And that wins it for us. It's as simple as that. No team with Dejan Lovren can play that well. No.
If you have someone like Modric and obviously Kovacic might play and Rakitic, what are you going to do when you don't have the ball? They're not going to get the ball. Forget about Lovren making mistakes. They're not going to get the ball.
Who says we're going to pass it? The moment you make a mistake, we will lump it forward to that fridge. The fridge will hold it up. Lovren will make a mistake. We'll score enough.
Well, I really love the enthusiasm the fans have right over here. So, what do you think the predictions? What's your prediction for the game, though?
I don't expect Russia to win it by playing football. So I don't expect them to win it normal time or extra time. So penalties, Russia to win it. Penalties, Luka Modric to miss.
Mess. That's a mess, is what he's saying. And what's your prediction?
I'm going to say, obviously, the Russians are going to give it their all. I'm going to call a 1-0 Croatia win in extra time.
Lovely. This certainly seems really interesting right now, as Russia will be taking on Croatia, and both the fans are really excited about the game as well. So let's see what's going to happen in the match. But yes, for more content, like, share and subscribe. Sportskeeda.